on today, and your initial kind of reaction to the result and the game.
Well, we're absolutely delighted with the result. It was a very difficult game. They're a good team. I think it's a really good club. I think the manager's excellent. I think they've got some really good players. So it was a really, forgive me for saying really all the time, it was a significant test for us. We've worked hard in pre-season, but it was been a long time, as you've just been saying, between our last competitive game. So I'm absolutely delighted with the result, but there is a lot of work for us to do.
Just a quick word about Bassett, really, and it's in terms of your experiences coming here, it's difficult in the current circumstances as well for clubs to react to the current situation, but and how happy to get out and be at a different club.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a fabulous facility. It's a really good club, isn't it? I was very impressed with the manager. I actually came to watch them on Tuesday. We paid them a huge amount of respect in terms of how they played and what they wanted to do. They sat deep today, which maybe we could have anticipated. Maybe we did, but it is what it is, and we needed to move the ball as quickly as possible. And we just all knew within our club how difficult a test this would be, and how we needed to make sure that we were right with the correct attitude. And I think we did show that. They've got some really good players, Wootton, and they made it very difficult for us, and we're absolutely delighted that we managed to get past them.
So just looking ahead, or actually let's just look back slightly actually at pre-season. I mean, how pre-season has gone. Are you happy with the way that pre-season period has been and the business that's been conducted for Oxford City?
The boys have worked really hard in pre-season. I've been really pleased with their attitude and their willingness and their mindfulness too. They're starting to look after each other and to come together as a group. I think we still have some work to do. We've got a lot of work to do within our group, and I think we could probably do with 2 or 3 numbers as well. We made a conscious effort to not have a big squad, but to have a squad that is as effective as possible. But there are so many games, and we need to make sure we have enough numbers too. So the pre-season was good, but we're very much looking forward to a really busy October time.
And it is going to be busy. I mean, just by the way, the delay to the start of the season, you're going to have a lot of midweek games. It seems to be a taller, more physically imposing City side than of late. Was that quite deliberate?
No, not necessarily. We don't have we haven't recruited that way particularly, but you need to have some physicality in the league, but there's many good sides in this league, forgive me, who will play and pass, so we need to be as good out of possession as we are as we need to be in possession, and I think there's a lot of work for us to do on both sides of that. But the group we have want to be here. We're very pleased with the lads who have stayed from last season. I said when I first came in the building, we're really continue to building on the good work that was done before, and I think we need to make sure now we're back into competitive football, we put that to bed and we really look to move forward and try and progress. And as I said, it was a very difficult tie today, and we're very pleased to just manage to get through.
So Tuesday night, Bath, a side that were really up there at the end of last season, and it was a reports for game because we could have been promoted. So they're going to give you a bit of a challenge, I'm sure. How do you recover quickly from this, and what was quite a tough tie to get yourself back ready for the league?
Yeah, we won't see the boys until the game again, but they're going to have to do some work at home, and we've been talking through those processes, giving them the onus and the responsibility to make sure that they're as physically as capable as they can be. We know what a test Bath will be. They're a really good side again, with a good manager and a really good club. It is what it is. We need to make sure that we are as respectful as we can be, which we will be, but also focusing and concentrating on ourselves and making sure that we're ready and competitive on Tuesday.
And finally, targets for the season. I mean, what is it? What are your top 3 things? What is it that you want these guys to achieve this season?
That's an X Factor question, isn't it? We need to progress. We need to make sure that we are working to the best of our capacity, the best of our ability, that we are together as a team and as a unit and as a club. And I, to be honest, I'd like to finish really with the fans. We're so disappointed they're not here with us. They are so important to us. At the football club, our football club is built around the community, the people who use the facility, and the supporters and the fans of Oxford City, and we are really missing them. It's some people have been able to see live football at a level where crowds have been able to come in, and we're really disappointed that we can't have our fans. But I know the club have worked really hard to get the streaming service in, for example, that you can access through the website. The club have invested, are very conscious that we want to get that service out to our supporters, that they can see us play. And I'd like to take this opportunity to say we really miss you. We really miss you. It's not a lip service. We're actually really missing you, and we're really looking forward to the time when you come back. But the club are working hard, especially with the streaming service. So please have a look at that online.
Perfect. Thank you very